sa uban.
Nagsuot ako ng mask para iwas sa virus.
I wear a mask because I want to be part of the solution and I care.
I wear a mask because I want to protect myself, my family, and others. And loving is caring.
Nagsulod ako ng mask kay gusto ko na mahunong ang pandemic.
I wear a mask because palangga ko kamo.
I wear a mask because it's an act of justice. Nagsuot ko og mask tungod kay mask, mag-alay sa kapwa. Mask, mag-atiman sa katawhan.
Nagsuksok ako sang mask para malikawan ang paglabta sa COVID virus.
I wear a mask because I want to live longer and serve more people.
I wear a mask because I care and it works.
I wear a mask because bilang proteksyon sa mga mahal ko sa buhay.
Nagausar ako sang mask hindi lang para sa kaugalingon ko kundi para sa iban.
I wear a mask because prevention is better than cure.
I wear a mask because it's a mask.
Isang paalala mula sa Caritas, Philippines.
Sa pamamagitan ng ating Alay Kapwa program, sa panahon ng kalamidad gaya ng bagyo, lindol, at iba pang paghihirap sa buhay ng ating mga kapatid, ang Alay Kapwa program ng ating simbahan ay laging handang tumulong at tumugon. Kamakailan lamang po, tayo ay naglaan ng 5 million pesos para sa kindness stations or community pantries ng mga social action centers ng 50 dioceses sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Ito po ay galing sa inyong mga donations na pakunti-kunting ibinigay sa pamamagitan ng ating panawagan dito sa ABS-CBN. Kapwa ko, pananagutan ko.
I wear a mask because
I wear a mask. I wear a mask. I wear a mask. I wear a mask because
I wear a mask to protect my special child.
I wear a mask because I want to protect myself, my co-workers, and my clients. Nagsusulot ako ng mask para suportahan ang sarong COVID-free na komunidad.
I wear a mask because my child still can.
Magsuot kog mask aron dili ko matakdan o dili pug ko makatakod sa uban.
Nagsuot ako ng mask para iwas sa virus.
I wear a mask because I want to be part of the solution and I care.
I wear a mask because I want to protect myself, my family, and others. And loving is caring.
Nagsulot ako ng mask kay gusto ko na mahunong ang pandemic.
I wear a mask because palangga ko kamo.
I wear a mask because it's an act of justice. Nagsuot ko og mask tungod kay mask, mag-alay sa kapwa. Mask, mag-atiman sa katawhan.
Nagsuksok ako sang mask para malikawan ang paglabta sang COVID virus.
I wear a mask because I want to live longer and serve more people.
I wear a mask because I care and it works.
I wear a mask because bilang proteksyon sa mga mahal ko sa buhay.
Nagausar ako sang mask hindi lang para sa kaugalingon ko kundi para sa iban.
I wear a mask because prevention is better than cure.
I wear a mask because it's a must.
Isang paalala mula sa Caritas, Philippines.
Because we know how much you wanted to get the right information, we give it to you right here. NASA Caritas Philippines News Updates. Accessible through your YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter accounts. NASA Caritas Philippines News Updates. Caritas News on the go.
Good morning from the Research and Advocacy Office of Caritas Philippines. I'm Jean Ray Henderson, and this is Caritas News on the Go. A star-studded event is coming our way come June 26 and 27 as Caritas Philippines with the Filipino-American Voices United bring you Isang Tinig, Isang Lahi Live Aid Philippines free concert. Here are Jose Marichan, Catherine Bernardo, and Father Tony Labiao inviting us to watch and support the free virtual event.
Hi there, this is Joe Marie Chan. On June 27, a group of some of our finest singers and performers are coming together in one virtual concert aimed at raising much needed funds to help our poor countrymen at this time of the pandemic. Join us, one voice, one nation. Isang Tinig, Isang Lahi, June 27, and I will be proud to be part of it. Thank you and see you there.
Ako po si Catherine Bernardo and I am an ABS-CBN Star Magic artist. Please support Isang Tinig, Isang Lahi Live Aid Philippines. Share your heart. Your donation can save lives from COVID-19. To know more details about this free virtual concert and how you can help, please follow their accounts on Facebook and Instagram at Isang Tinig, Isang Lahi. Maraming salamat po.
Gandang araw po sa lahat. Ako po ay si Father Tony Labiao Jr., Executive Secretary of Caritas Philippines. Mahigit 7 milyong Pilipino ang lalo pang naghihirap ngayon dahil sa pandemya. Subalit mahigit 100 milyon ang mga Pilipino sa buong mundo. Kung tayong lahat ay magtutulungan, walang Pilipinong maiiwan, walang Pilipino na magugutom. Kaya't susuportahan po natin ang Isang Tinig, Isang Lahi, or One Voice, One People, Live Aid Philippines. Ngayong June 26 to 27, 2021 na po. Visit Isang Tinig, Isang Lahi, social media accounts to know more about this free virtual concert. Tayo ay magpapatuloy na magmalasakit, magbabahagi, at mag-alay kapwa sa pamagitan ng isang tinig, isang lahi, or one voice, one people, Live Aid Philippines. Maraming salamat po.
The concert will be participated by Ogie Alcacid, Regine Velasquez, Lea Salonga, Moira de la Torre, Maymay Entrata, Martin Rivera, Bamboo, David Pomeranz, and many other top-notch Filipino artists. The Caritas Kindness stations in 55 dioceses in the country are still providing the needed emergency food and livelihoods relief of COVID-19 affected communities. It must be remembered that last month, Caritas Philippines relaunched the Caritas Kindness stations, and as of this writing, more than 100 stations are open in 55 dioceses. The seed funding for this project came from the donations collected from the Alay Kapwa Daily Kapamilya Masses amounting to more than 5 million pesos. Cybercrimes are still rampant in the Philippines and are affecting mostly our children because of cyberbullying, sexual exploitation and abuse, and cyber threats. We'd like to have a discussion about this here at Caritas News on the Go. So we invited one of our cyber guardians in the country, Ms. Chichi Sangkil, core member representative of Cyber Guardians PH. Good morning, Ms. Chichi. Welcome to the program. Kumusta po kayo? Please unmute your microphone po.
A very pleasant morning to your viewers. Magandang umaga po. Thank you very much for inviting Cyber Guardians here.
Yes, it's always our pleasure po. Ms. Chichi, please tell us first a bit about Cyber Guardian PH. How did it start and then what are the things that you do?
Well, Cyber Guardians Philippines is a coalition of organizations and individuals driven and committed to co-create a safer cyberspace for the protection of children and the young against online sexual abuse and exploitation, cyberbullying, and all forms of cyber threats, which include excessive use of social media, online and gaming, online gaming and digital addiction, disinformation, misinformation, and fake news, because all of these affect the overall well-being of our children and the youth.
Yes. Yes po. Please continue.
We were formed sometime March 2019 because at that time we thought there was an urgent need to gather all the stakeholders for CyberSafe Philippines when UNESCO tagged the Philippines as the global epicenter for live-streamed child online pornography. We are supposedly the cyber sex capital of the world, according to UNICEF, and the global hub for child pornography. So we thought, what is going on? What is happening? So all the NGOs involved in online child protection and human trafficking, representatives from the government and law enforcement agencies, representative from universities, schools, and private associations, we all gathered and created an ecosystem activation workshop to discuss what is it that we haven't been doing, what can we do more to protect our children and our youth.
Mm-hmm. Especially now, ma'am, Ms. Chichi, that everything is online. Ano po, since last year, we started off having online classes and everything, even our work is online. So, paano pong nag-exacerbate ba yung cases natin of like cyberbullying, online sexual exploitation and abuse, cyber threats, yung fake news natin with these situations that we have at the moment? And for cyber guardians, paano natin ito parang tinutulungan na medyo bumaba because nakakatakot yung statistics natin?
Yes, very true. Nakakatakot yung statistics. No? When we started, sometime 2017, I think the statistics reported by the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children was about 45,000 cases of online sexual abuse materials, no? And then, in 2018, it went up to 600,000. In 2019, 801,272. And do not be shocked, no, for all the viewers here. Last year, in 2020, at the end of the year, there were a total of 1.334 million child sexual abuse materials reported by NICMIC, or the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Only in the Philippines pa lang yan, ano? We are the second highest to India, which registered 2 million plus. And the third is Pakistan. A close third is Pakistan at 1.2 million. Now, if we think this is the worst already, let's also put into consideration what is happening with our cyberbullying cases, ano? Because everybody is online, no? And our children, we think that they are already safe in the private room in our homes. Think again, they are in front of their gadgets, their computer, their laptops, and they could be talking to someone, preying on the vulnerables or our children. Who are these? The predators, pretending to be children themselves, kaedad nila. But actually, they are preying in them. Perhaps, yan na nga, dyan papasok yung cybercrimes. Nandyan yung mga identity threat. They might be unknowingly sharing information about their parents that they shouldn't, no? Or worst case, they are being groomed. And they could be brought to a dark web where there is selling of drugs, arms, and what have you. Yan, online pornography materials, no? So it is very dangerous, no? I'm calling on the parents, no? Let us know what our children are doing in front of the computer. Let us participate in their activities, even if this is just an online gaming activity which seems to be harmless. But let's take a look again, ano? This is used as a platform for grooming children, no? Kakaibiganin. So, and especially ngayong pandemic, when everyone is at home, including the predators and perpetrators of online sexual exploitation, wala silang ibang magawa. They're also at home. And our children at home, whom they are the target, no, of preying on them. No?
Yeah. So, ibig sabihin po talagang the problem is so big and sabi nga natin nakakatakot. How can we help stop the spread of cybercrimes, especially etong mga nabanggit po natin? First off, cyberbullying. How can we help stop this?
Last night we had a program. We have a program. It's called Cyber Kwentuhan, and the topic is Cyber Safe Home. Smart parenting for the cyber generation. Ano? And ang bottom line, let's build a trusting and open relationship with our children. So they do not look for other means of communication like, use the online, yung mga strangers dyan, humahanap ng kausap. Build a trusting and open relationship with children. Let us participate. What are they doing? Let's create activities at home, especially we are all at home, mostly at home now. Let's find activities that the family can do together. And I think that is the surefire formula to avoid yung pagbababad ng mga kabataan natin, na naghahanap sila ng kaibigan, ng kausap, someone they can trust and confide their issues, concerns, secrets, no? And sometimes we parents hindi tayo nagpo-provide ng environment for our children to speak openly. Wag natin silang sisisihin pagka may ginawang pagkakamali, Kaya natatakot magsabi kadalasan. Yun yung naging bottom line pag-uusap namin. Of course, there are so many forms of cybersecurity that we can use to make sure that platform they are using, no? Meron cybersecurity settings, yung mga Instagram, even Facebook. Kung hindi natin alam ng mga magulang, naku tayo, mas alam niya ng mga bata kasi sila ang digital natives, no? Magpaturo tayo sa kanila kung hindi natin alam yan.
Yes, parang let's do online, parang online education with our children, that baliktad muna nga lang, sila yung magtuturo sa atin because it's really important that as parents will know kung ano yung mga nangyayari doon sa online life ng ating mga kabataan. Pero ang pinaka siguro safe na pwede nating gawin po is not to let children really be alone kapag nandoon sila sa harap ng computer kasi that's where the danger starts, 'di ba? Pag they are left on their own. So with that, Ma'am Chi, with Cyber Guardians PH, what can you how can we motivate po our parents, our mga civil society organizations, yung mga, even our government institutions po, to really come together and then help each other dito sa pagsugpo nitong ating problema on cyber crimes?
Yeah. Thank you for that question. During our ecosystem activation workshop, the most important insight we all agreed on is not a single entity, not government, not schools, not the church alone, not NGOs alone can address this problem. It's so huge, it is far-reaching, it requires whole one nation approach to do this. Natutuwa ako sa panawagan kanina, no? About ang pagkakaisa, no? Yun din ang aming ginagawa. So, since we started, we have been involved with the IACAT, Interagency Council Against Trafficking, the ICT, Cybersecurity Bureau. We have reached out to our church, CBCT, no, to join us in this fight. We have reached out to schools and universities. At I would like to emphasize, no, if the targeted prey are our youth. And we have 89 million active social media users, and more than half of these are the Gen Zs and the younger millennials. If we can already empower them, they know the cybersecurity measures, they know what's going on, itong mga cyber threats. I think we would be able to do something, create a high leverage point and make change happen, no? And so that is why we launched our Cyber Youth Empowerment Program through Cyberkwentuhan, an online conversation, encouraging the youth to participate and to learn more about cyber crimes and cyber threats and how to protect themselves. No? That is what the Cyber Guardians are currently doing. At inaanyayahan ko po ang mga tagapanood nyo. We do it via Zoom and live, Facebook Live, our Cyber Guardians PH Facebook. We have different topics. No, we are on episode 8. By July 1, there is another episode, Cyber Safe School naman, featuring our teachers, what they need to do, our students, and a guidance counselor. Maraming pong salamat.
Thank you very much again for being with us today, Ms. Chi Sangkil of Cyber Guardians Philippines. Thank you so much po. Maraming salamat. Caritas News on the Go will be right back after these reminders.
Because we know how much you wanted to get the right information, we give it to you right here. NASA Caritas Philippines News Updates. Accessible through your YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter accounts. NASA Caritas Philippines News Updates. Caritas News on the Go.
Sure thing.
Good morning once again. This is Caritas News on the Go. Last June 12, 2021, we have launched the Caritas of Philippines, our Alay Kapwa Legacy Stewardship Program. Specifically, we are piloting our family development program, which includes food security, family feeding, and educational assistance, among others. Helping us gain ground and more supporters for the program is Pinoy Big Brother Connect former housemate Chico Alicaya, our Alay Kapwa Pinoy Pamilya Time Ambassador. Chico, good morning and welcome to the program.
Hi, good morning. Magandang araw.
Kumusta ka? How was your life pre or before PBB?
Yung buhay ko before PBB, sobrang iba sa buhay ko pagkatapos ng PBB talaga. I think, I live a simple life. So yung buhay ko before PBB, like just a normal person lang talaga. And then pagkatapos ko sa PBB, sobrang iba kasi wala talaga akong cellphone and everything, parang ganon. And then now I have to be more active and I have to, live a different life na. So yeah, it's just so different talaga.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dahil you're all over not the mainstream media because alam naman natin kung ano nangyari with ABS-CBN, but you're all over social media, 'di ba? Masyado yung online exposure ninyo ngayon ay sobra. So, yung pre-PBB life mo, how did this influence you to support Caritas Philippines, especially our Alay Kapwa program and the family feeding?
I think it influenced me to help other people kasi yung basically I grew up hungry, and I think basically yung life experience ko, and I know how it feels like kapag like I know how it feels like when you're hungry. I know it feels like na parang you think na it's hopeless, you think na walang tao na makatulong dyan sa'yo. So yung pag-ask talaga na ni Father na hey, do you wanna help other people, without hesitation talaga I said yes. So yeah.
And thank you so much for that no hesitation yes. Can you share, ngayon kasi yung mga kabataan natin, medyo, di ba, most of the time ang nangyayari is napapariwara or yun na nga sinasabi mo, nagiging hopeless. Can you share with them the life lessons that you value most? And papaano itong ginamit mo din so that you, parang yung 365 degrees turn ng buhay mo would really be not go to waste?
I think I want to share sa kanila yung life lesson ko talaga is to never give up. Kasi, sinabi ko na the last question I told you guys na because of my life experience, I grew up hungry. I grew up na parang you think it's hopeless. Kasi I grew up like that yung parang sobrang hirap na talaga, sobrang you wanna ask minsan na bakit ganito, bakit ganyan. So I just wanna tell you sa lahat ng mga kabataan dyan, never give up talaga. That's the life lesson I value the most. Yes, nagutom ako for years, hindi lang dyan, nagsakripisyo pa ako ng mga iba't ibang bagay, at I got denied with a lot of teams pa noon. Yun, and I got denied din after sa pag-graduate ko sa college. Hindi ako nakuha sa trabaho kahit ano. And then if nag-give up ako, I think I wouldn't be here sa inyong lahat na magsabi sa life lesson ko. So never give up talaga kasi you will never know na parang few months or days or weeks or kahit years, iiba yung buhay mo 365 degrees talaga.
Mm-hmm. Ano yung pinapangarap mo noon na parang sabi mo mahirap abutin, pero now it's like nandiyan na, kumbaga kayang-kaya na, and then papaanong hindi mo binatawan ang pangarap na yun?
Yung pangarap ko noon na parang sobrang layo talaga is I think to become artista talaga, sa pag-arte, sa parang ganon, ay gawin ko siya kapag walang tao sa bahay or kahit sa CR man. Pero andun lang siya eh. Andun lang siya. And paano ko pinupursige is parang yung hindi mo talaga bitawan. Hindi mo talaga bitawan kahit mga tao magsabi, hindi mo yan kaya, wala magsuporta sa'yo. Hindi eh, kasi naisip ko, ikaw lang at Diyos andyan eh. Yung when you pray, parang kahit alam mo na, grabe, wala talaga mag-believe sa akin. And then when you pray, parang you're so confident eh. And then, years, I think 5, 7? How many years na lang? Parang ganun. So yun, grabe talaga.
Okay, you mentioned about praying. During your lowest moments, ano yung prayer mo that maybe you can share with us na talagang it kept you going?
The prayer na hanggat ngayon na hindi ko talaga, I mean, up until now, I still pray for it. Na help me become more patient, give me courage, give me the strength to give more na parang, kasi minsan you get those days na parang, hindi ko na gusto, hindi ko na parang ganito, I only have 3, 4 hours, 5 hours of sleep, parang ganon. Pero when I pray, parang ma-remember mo kasi bakit yung why mo na bakit ko to sinimulan, saan to galing, saan to nagsimula, bakit. And then yung bakit ko is to help my family and to become successful for them, to give them a better life, parang ganon. So yun babalik siya sa the start na parang why. So yun talaga, like give me more patience, give me more courage, strength, give me those, parang ganon. So, yeah.
Thank you so much for being a very good example to our youth ngayon with everything that you're doing, and not only the ones that you're saying, but it's easy kasi to see that it's really reflective of who you are in and outside of the camera. So Chico would like to ask you, to request from you an invitation for everyone to support our family feeding program. They can donate 500 pesos so a family can be assured of food and education. So please.
So magandang araw sa inyong lahat. I just wish that you can help us change the world, na sa 500 pesos nyo lang, sobrang laki na makaiba yan sa buong pamilya, hindi lang sa isang tao, and not just in the food security but also in education as well. It can change people's lives, and actually we are moving this not just for one time but for the long term talaga. So I hope you guys can donate. That 500 pesos is like, I know it's so little to you, but actually it can change people's lives. And by giving them hope in life, and by telling them that, by giving them not just hope but letting them dream din na kahit anong gusto nila sa buhay nila, makaya nila, yung especially sa edukasyon, na makakuha sila ng trabaho for the future nila, and that 500 pesos can mean a lot to them. So yeah, I hope you guys can help us donate and help us change the world with 500 pesos na po.
Thank you, Chico. Last one na lang. Can you announce to everybody, I know we did this already during our Kumo time, with Father Tito also announced this already. Pero from your end, sino-sino yung mga makakasama natin sa Alay Kapwa for education, for feeding, and then for everything? I know you are 4 in this together.
Yes.
Para sa program. Yes.
Yeah, so we are 4 in this sa food security. Ako at si Judy Ann Santos. Si Judy Ann Santos, magtulong din natin sa food security program, especially magtulong siya sa how to cook nutritious food in a sufficient way talaga, and help you grow plants as well, or like different kinds of fruits, for nutritious fruits talaga. And then for the education program, hindi lang si Kobe Brown, but also Ding Dong Dantes, and he's already here. He's already part of the family, and he cannot wait to see you guys. And also si Julian Santos din, and also me and Kobe. We can't wait to see everyone And we're just happy na lumalaki yung mga tao na nagpunta dito. Hindi lang me and Kobe. We started with just me and Kobe, and then now we have like Julian Santos, Ding Don Dantes, and like what Father Tito said, many more to come. And they're just waiting for their schedule lang talaga. So yeah, we cannot wait. Everybody can't wait talaga. So we're all excited to help.
Thank you so much, Chico. And also, Miss Ai de las Alas is our ambassador for Alay Kapwa. So, lumalaki nga talaga yung ating pamilya dito sa Caritas. So, officially, you're now part of Team Caritas. So, thank you again, Chico, for being with us, for your help to our programs, and for gracing Caritas News on the Go. Maraming salamat sa'yo.
Maraming salamat. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Caritas News on the Go will be right back after these reminders again.
Because we know how much you wanted to get the right information, we give it to you right here. NASA Caritas Philippines News Updates. Accessible through your YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter accounts. NASA Caritas Philippines News Updates. Caritas News on the Go. Because we know how much you wanted to get the right information, we give it to you right here. NASA Caritas Philippines News Updates. Accessible through your YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter accounts. NASA Caritas Philippines News Updates. Caritas News on the Go.
Ready po. Good morning once again on June 19, 2021. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning, the CBCP Episcopal Commission on Healthcare with Caritas Philippines and different other organizations and government agencies, including the Department of Health and the Department of Social Welfare and Development, are holding another online event on COVID-19 dubbed as Usapang Bakuna, Usaping Pampamilya, hosted by Mr. Boy Abunda. We are joined again today by our friends from the Department of Health at the National Capital Region, especially Dr. Gloria J. Balboa, the Regional Director of DOH Metro Manila Center for Health Development. Dr. Gloria, today we are talking about outbound overseas Filipino workers as part of the A1 category. Kumusta po muna kayo and good morning?
Okay, good morning sa inyo at syempre sa lahat ng nakikinig po sa ating programa at napakagandang umaga po.
Yes, opo. Dr. Gloria, kasi ang dami sa mga news natin ngayon, ano po, in fact, just earlier sa news natin sa TV, nakikita natin yung mga outbound overseas Filipino workers natin are flocking papunta doon sa palasyo ng Maynila para doon sa kanilang pagpapabakuna because they're saying na ay Pfizer yung ino-offer dito. So before natin yung diretsuhin, sino po yung mga bagong kasama natin sa priority group na A1?
Okay. Yes, yung A1 kasi basically nagumpisa talaga yan na para sa ating mga frontline health workers, no? Yung mga nasa hospital, sa mga clinics, health centers, and pati enclosed facilities, no? Sa mga jails, sa mga nursing homes, and then isinama na rin po dyan yung mga tourism frontliners, yung mga local chief executives, yung mga immediate families po ng health workers. Although kasi medyo kulang pa yung bakuna, kaya hindi pa po binibigyan po lahat yan at wala pa hong guidelines po doon sa immediate family members. Tapos ngayon nga, lately, sinama na rin itong mga outbound overseas Filipino workers. At ito ay napapaloob nga doon sa IATF Resolution 117 at in-announce na po yan ng ating Pangulong Duterte po. Nakasama na po sila.
Bakit nga natin po ginawa itong paglilipat sa kanila ng category sa mga OFW po natin?
Okay. Yes, napaka-importante ho kasi na isama na ho sila kasi yun nga po, medyo sa ating pagbubukas sa ekonomiya at para nga kasi nakita na bumaba ang remittances na natatanggap natin sa ating mga OFWs dahil nga po yung paglabas ng ating OFWs sa ibang bansa because of the COVID pandemic. Pero yun nga ngayon na medyo naman na po, lalo dito sa atin, medyo bumababa na po, lalo dito sa Metro Manila, and kailangan na nga po talaga natin na medyo palakasin yung ating ekonomiya, no? At malaki ang contribution ng ating mga OFWs dito sa sa ating mga remittances. So binuksan na nga po at sinama sila sa A1 na priority category. And yun, nasabi mo kanina, Pfizer yung binibigay sa kanila. Okay, kasi ito yung, dahil yun nga yung Pfizer, yun yung na-accept sa lahat ng bansa, sa ngayon. Although of course, ang Sinovac pwede na rin, but sa ngayon kasi, karamihan pa ho Pfizer. Kaya yun ang bibigay natin.
Yes, correct. Pareho nung nangyari nung nakaraan po several weeks ago yung sa Saudi Arabia, 'di ba po? Parang naging talaga 'yon na kinakailangan, parang meron talagang specific na vaccines na hinihingi yung mga bansang ganito. So paano po makakapagparehistro ang ating mga outbound OFW para sa pagpapabakuna?
Okay. Dalawang pwedeng procedure para sila ay magparehistro. Una is, pwede sila dumiretso mismo sa kanilang local government unit. Di ba, meron doon online registration or pwedeng registration mismo doon sa munisipyo nila. Tapos pwede rin na yung kanilang manning agency, sila ang mag-facilitate ng kanilang registration sa LGU kung nasaan po sila. So it can be coordinated para mas mabilis po. So yun po yung dalawang procedures that they can do.
Okay. Ano po naman yung mga dokumento na kailangan nilang dalhin doon sa mga para makapagpabakuna sila at makapagpatunay po na isa silang OFW na nakatakda ng umalis? These are only for outbound OFW, hindi yung inbound.
Yes po, outbound po yan. So kailangan magpakita sila ng kanilang latest na overseas employment contract. Kasi ito, yung mga papaalis within 4 months, okay? Na aalis na sila. So meron na huyang yung employment contract sila. So sigurado na aalis yan. Tapos, yung kanilang mga iba, yung vaccination card. Kasi kung nabakunahan na sila, first dose, meron ng card yan. And kasi nga, kung wala pa yung second dose, meron kasing interval yon. But at least, nabakunahan ng first dose, makikita sa kanilang vaccination card. And then, kung kinakailangan pa, mga medical certificate or what. Pero ang pinaka-importante po yung dalawa po.
Okay. Maaari po bang magpakbakuna yung mga outbound OFW nung first and second doses nila po sa magkaibang health facilities or LGU? Kasi like baka doon yung first dose nila doon sa kung saan sila nakatira. Yung second dose nila ay dito na, for example, sa Metro Manila dahil paalis na sila.
Okay. Pwede yun. Pwedeng sa magkaibang LGU or lugar, vaccination sites sila magpapakuna kasi basta't mapakita nila yung kanilang vaccination card at nasasabi nga doon na nabigyan na ng first dose. So ipakita lang po yun doon sa kung saan sila magpapabakuna ng second dose, po pwede yun. Kasi kailangan may pruweba naman na nabigyan na ng first dose.
Okay. And po
pwede kailangan kasi, idadagdag ko lang, kailangan parehong bakuna. Okay. Pwedeng magkaibang lugar mabakunahan pero parehong bakuna ang dapat ibigay at nasusulat naman doon sa kanilang vaccination card.
I see. Okay po. So, ibig sabihin, like for example, ang kailangan paglabas nila ng bansa ay Pfizer, so they will need to find a health facility or an LGU offering Pfizer din. Hindi po pwedeng magkaiba.
Yes po.
Okay. At yun din po ba yung ibinibigay talaga natin sa kanila? Like, Pfizer lang ang po pwede sa kanila. Hindi po pwede yung Sinovac, hindi po pwede yung ibang bakuna.
Okay, ang binibigay po ay yung galing sa COVAX facility. So, yan po yung Pfizer at saka AstraZeneca. Kasi ito yung sinasabi ko nga kanina na parang recognize na ng lahat ng bansa, no? So, syempre, ayaw natin magka-problema itong ating mga OFWs na papaalis na, dahil lang sa bakuna, magkaroon sila ng problema, hindi matuloy, hindi matanggap. So, we have to make sure na yung talagang gusto or tinatanggap sa ibang bansa, yun din nabibigay natin. And so far, as I've said, karamihan po ay Pfizer. Kaya priority sila sa Pfizer.
Okay. Ma'am, medyo hindi ito yung pwedeng hindi sila outbound, ano po. Pero paano naman yung mga buntis? Maaari na po ba silang magpabakuna? Kasi 'di ba ngayon yung may mga kakilala tayo na hesitant pa na magpabakuna dahil sila ay buntis.
Okay. So far po sa ating mga studies sa ngayon, wala pa naman talagang contraindication po na bakunahan ang ating mga buntis, no? Pero para sigurado po, kasi yung first trimester po natin ng pagbubuntis, ito yung period na delikado, no, sa isang buntis. Kaya mas maganda na doon sa second or trimester or third trimester sila magpabakuna. Ayon, para sigurado yung mga iba naman, kailangan kung alanganin, halimbawa, no, merong clearance sa kanilang doktor, no, yung kanilang obstetrician para pabakunahan, ipakita na lang po yon.
Okay. At para naman po sa mga bagong panganak na at saka breastfeeding moms, maaari po ba silang magpabakuna?
Yes, no. Wala pong contraindication po ang pagbabakuna pag nagbe-breastfeed yung mother, no, at kasi wala naman po itong epekto doon sa gatas ng ina. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So pag pupunta po yung buntis sa pagpapabakuna nila, ang kailangan lang ba nilang dalhin po ay yung certification galing sa kanilang OB-GYN na okay sila?
Okay. Kasi itong mga buntis, no, kung regular yan na nagpapacheck up, meron niyang prenatal card din. So yun yung papakita nila kasi doon napapatunay na buntis at kung ilang buwan na sila. And then, ayun din, kung halimbawang medyo merong pag-aalinlangan, no, magpakita rin ng medical certificate or clearance from their doctor. Ayun, para sigurado po.
Okay, last na lang po, Doktora, kasi may mga nagtatanong pa din sa atin, yung mga may comorbidities po ba, pwede ba silang magpabakuna na? Halimbawa, ang taas-taas ng, naalala ko when we had our first dose, yung mga matataas masyado yung blood pressure, hintay muna kayo dyan, may waiting area, hindi po pwedeng mabakunahan agad-agad. So, paano po yung process?
Okay. Yan yung mga grupong tinatawag natin nasa A3. Ito yung mga 18 to 59 years old na may comorbidities. Ibig sabihin, yung comorbidity, merong existing silang sakit. At nasabi mo nga, yung hypertension, no, may diabetes, merong mga hika, may chronic diseases o sakit sa puso, sa kidney. Ayun po, ito yung mga pwedeng comorbidities na that would qualify them dito sa A3. At priority ho talaga sila kasi vulnerable group din mo sila dahil syempre kung merong talagang sakit na mas yung resistensya mahina kaya mas vulnerable sila sa anumang sakit. Okay, lalo na itong COVID-19. Yan po.
Okay. Last na lang po, may pahabol dito na tanong. Papaano naman daw po yung 18 below, 17 below pala ng mga mga kasama sa bahay, mga anak, mga kabataan, kailan po sila pwedeng magpabakuna?
Okay. Yung mga below 18 years old, although meron na pong mga studies na pwedeng bigyan, and in fact sa ibang bansa po ay binibigay, pero dito po sa atin, kasi limitado pa po yung ating bakuna, so hindi pa po natin binibigay at hinihintay pa po natin yung clearance po from WHO na pwede na po natin ibigay, even yung mga COVAX facility vaccines po natin na pwede na pong ibigay sa mga below 18. Okay, but as I've said nga, isang konsiderasyon din kasi yung supply ng bakuna, dahil syempre mas ipa-prioritize talaga natin yung more vulnerable kaysa dun sa less vulnerable. Kasi alam naman natin yung 18 na above ang mas naapektuhan po nitong COVID-19.
Yes, correct. Okay, Doc, kasi madami nagsabi, nagpabakuna na ako, may first dose na ako, free na ako from COVID-19, pero alam natin na hindi yun totoo. Ano po? So, ano yung mga dapat pa din nating ginagawa so that first, we would be ensured na hindi tayo mahahawa ng sakit. Pangalawa, hindi tayo makakahawa, and overall, we would be helping stop the spread of COVID-19.
Yes, napakagandang tanong yan, kasi yun nga, hindi porke nabakunahan na, lalo kung first dose lang, or even if 2 doses na, magpakampante na tayo. We still have to maintain or observe yung ating sinasabing minimum public health standards. So paulit-ulit po natin itong sinasabi, we still have to wear yung ating face mask, yung face shield, yung frequent hand washing, tapos yung social distancing. Kasi nga, ito hindi naman 100% na hindi na tayo magkaka-COVID, diba? So it's a protection para sa atin. At the same time, protection din sa iba na ating nakakasalamuha kasi yung pag-epekto ng bakuna, kahit 2 doses na yun, hindi naman agad-agad. So ayun, ito para sa protection natin at sa ating mga kapwa, itong pag-maintain pa rin ng minimum public health standards. Kaya sana po sumunod na lang po tayo dito sa mga protocol na ito.
Thank you so much po once again, Dr. Gloria J. Balboa, sa pagkakataon po na ibinibigay ninyo sa Caritas Philippines at sa Caritas News on the Go para makasama po kayo at patuloy natin na maibigay ang serbisyo publiko para sa ating mga kababayan. Thank you so much po.
Maraming salamat din sa inyo.
Thank you so much. Nakasama po natin Dr. Gloria J. Balboa, ang Regional Director ng DOH Metro Manila Center for Health Development. For our last news for today, Caritas Philippines condemns the violent blast in Masbate perpetrated by the New People's Army last week, killing Far Eastern University athlete Keith Absalon and his cousin Nolven Absalon. In a statement published by the National Caritas, Bishop Jose Colin Bagaforo and Father Tony Labiao, both officials said that the foremost to our obligations as Christians is to respect, protect, and defend the sanctity of life. Thus, no one has the right to claim one's life regardless of ideologies and faith. Thank you very much for being with us this morning. Once again, from the Research and Advocacy Office of Caritas Philippines, I'm Jean Ray Henderson, and this is Caritas News on the Go.
Because we know how much you wanted to get the right information, we give it to you right here. NASA Caritas Philippines News Updates. Accessible through your YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter accounts. NASA Caritas Philippines News Updates. Caritas News on the Go.
I wear a mask because
I wear a mask.
I wear a mask.
I wear a mask.
I wear a mask because
I wear a mask to protect my special child.
I wear a mask because I want to protect myself, my co-workers, and my clients. Nagsusulot ako ng mask para suportahan ang sarong COVID-free na komunidad.
I wear a mask because my child still can't.
magsuot kog mask aron dili ko matakdan o dili pug ko makatakod sa uban.
Nagsuot ako ng mask para iwas sa virus.
I wear a mask because I want to be part of the solution and I care.
I wear a mask because I want to protect myself, my family, and others. And loving is caring.
Nagsulot ako ng mask kay gusto ko na mahunong ang pandemic.
I wear a mask because palangga ko kamo.
Matay hao chow yung may kamyang hay kong yi. I wear a mask because it's an act of justice. Nagsuot ko og mask tungod kay mask, mag-alay sa kapwa. Mask, mag-atiman sa katawhan.
Nagsuksok ako sang mask para malikawan ang paglabta sang COVID virus.
I wear a mask because I want to live longer and serve more people.
I wear a mask because I care and it works.
I wear a mask because bilang proteksyon sa mga mahal ko sa buhay.
Nagausar ako sang mask hindi lang para sa kaugalingon ko kundi para sa iban.
I wear a mask because prevention is better than cure.
I wear a mask because it's a mask.
Isang paalala mula sa Caritas, Philippines.